Disney has got a lot of problems going on. All those layoffs, they're losing money. People are getting a little frustrated with them. Their movies aren't doing well. They also have this. Steamboat Willie, which is the first version of Mickey Mouse ever, is about to hit public domain. And this John Oliver show called Last Week Tonight over on HBO Max is going to try to make Steamboat Willie their mascot, which, if he's public domain, you can do. So they're trying to do this before the character becomes public domain, which I think is kind of funny, really. Anytime Disney has something happen to them, I find it funny. So, good luck, I suppose. It'll be funny to see if this happens. If Steamboat Willie does become public domain, I have some plans for the character as well, to be honest. So stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens. But it's supposed to happen, I believe, next year. 2024 is when he's going to hit public domain. Now, every time this happens, Disney pushes hard to get some kind of copyright extension. In fact, all of the copyright extension stuff, law-wise, that has passed is because of Disney. So, I don't know. They're going to try to argue that he's very closely related to their business, and because of their logo, they can't lose him. It's going to be an interesting thing when this eventually goes through, because they're not going to be able to stop it forever. And then, boom, their symbol, which is that 3 circles that look like a mouse, are going to become available for everybody to use. So, I find this humorous. So good luck. I hope that they drag them through court, which they're going to try to do. They've got lawyers ready to go. They've been doing all kinds of stuff, like putting him in all of their opening songs or intros and stuff. So we'll see what happens. But problems don't stop there. Their remake problems are still a thing. The Little Mermaid, a movie I predict will be quite the flop for them. But we'll see. You never know with these things, but all of their remakes have done poorly, and this one is getting a lot of bad reactions from people. 1.6 million dislikes to 200,000 something likes. Not very good for them. Not very good for them. And they just keep announcing more reasons not to want to watch this dog shit. So this coming from Pirates and Princesses, Disney's The Little Mermaid will offer new songs and change other songs for reasons like consent. Now, this has been funny. The people attached to this have been going around saying that this movie's better than the original animated one strictly because of the fact that it takes modern things and inserts it, like consent, which is dumb because, as brought up here by My Nerdy Home, she points out this from the article. There are some lyric changes in Kiss the Girl because people have gotten very sensitive about the idea that Prince Eric would in any way force himself on Ariel. And she points out here, with good reason, that the whole point of the song was to convince Eric to kiss her. It was her friend's idea, and Ariel needed to kiss him so that she could remain human permanently. Ursula tells her, you've got to get dear old Princey to fall in love with you. That is, he's got to kiss you. How is this plot point Eric forcing himself on Ariel? That's a damn good point, isn't it? Isn't that a damn good? She understands the shit better than the people making it. This movie is going to be modern trash. Modern trash. It's funny that even see, and this is another thing too. These people running around saying shit like this before a movie comes out. This turns nobody on to the movie. In fact, this turns people off to the movie. Anytime you talk about modern bullshit, that's what happens. You turn people off. By the way, they even say in the interview that the new songs were changed to be, or updated to be more sensitive to social media culture. That's why Kiss the Girl was changed to include consent, which she needs to kiss him. The plus song. This is so ridiculous. We have some revisions to Poor Unfortunate Souls regarding lines that might make young girls feel like they shouldn't speak out of turn, even though Ursula is clearly manipulating Ariel to give up her voice. I don't know, man. This is wild stuff. Disney is so stupid. I like seeing them lose money at this point. Ever since the Florida thing went down, seeing them crash and burn has been somewhat of a pleasure. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if this movie will flop or not. It's really tough to tell. I mean, look at Dungeons and Dragons. Now, that movie did good its opening weekend. It's not going to do good the second weekend. Mario's going to hammer that movie. But if Mario wasn't in its way, it would probably do okay. People seem to like it. So the box office for that weekend, I thought it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be miserable, but it did okay. Unfortunately for them, that's going to be the only weekend they have where they pull in good money. They'll be fighting John Wick for second place. So, I mean, Mario's just going to crush everything this weekend and destroy any momentum that Dungeons and Dragons might have possibly had for that little weekend. So, no. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals. And I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.